In Philadelphia, there's never a shortage of wonderful things to do, but there are some activities you really must do, especially if this is your first time visiting. These are the experiences that make Philadelphia so gloriously Philly, whether it's sprinting like Rocky up those magnificent museum steps, refueling with a cheesesteak, an absolute requirement, bowing to the history made at Independence Hall, devouring a roast pork sandwich, our other favorite sandwich, at Reading Terminal Market, or visiting one of the many mighty museums along the Benjamin Franklin Parkway. So in this video we are going to talk about top 10 places to visit in Philadelphia. So before starting, subscribe to this YouTube channel for amazing videos. Number 10. Liberty Bell Pavilion. In the United States, the Liberty Bell has stood for liberty and independence for a very long time. Contrary to common belief, the first significant crack occurred in 1846 when it tolled in honor of George Washington's birthday. It had previously rung to commemorate the signing of the Constitution. This and other information on the bell may be found in the exhibits, and a movie demonstrates how abolitionists, suffragists, and other organizations used the bell as a symbol of liberation. The bell made a national tour in the late 1800s to heal the divisions caused by the Civil War. The bell arrived in Philadelphia in 1915 and has remained there ever since. One of many free activities in Philadelphia is the Liberty Bell Pavilion, which is open daily. Number 9. Independence Hall. Independence Hall, which was formerly the State House of the Colony of Pennsylvania, is best known as the location where the Continental Congress adopted the Declaration of Independence on July 4, 1776. The United States Constitution was also drafted there when the Continental Congress reconvened there after an absence of 11 years. The Second Continental Congress gathered in secret in Assembly Hall to discuss declaring independence from the British. Here, George Washington was selected as the Continental Army's commander-in-chief, and the Declaration of Independence was signed. In the Independence National Historical Park, Independence Hall is located across from the Liberty Bell Pavilion. Although there is no admittance cost, tickets are timed and restricted, and all guests must be ready to pass through security checks. On request, free ESL services are offered. Number 8. Independence National Historical Park. The square mile that makes up Independence National Historical Park may be the most historic in all of America. Along with containing well-known locations like Independence Hall and the Liberty Bell, this historic district's cobblestone walkways are home to numerous other significant attractions. Independence Hall has witnessed some of the most significant historical events in American history and has welcomed some of its most illustrious founders. It was present when the United States Constitution was drafted in 1787, and the Declaration of Independence was ratified on July 4, 1776. Congress Hall, where George Washington and John Adams were chosen president, and where the first Congress of the United States convened from 1790 to 1800, and Old City Hall, which was never the town hall but served as the Supreme Court's location from 1791 to 1800, flank it. The park-like Independence Mall, designed in 1948, stretches north of Independence Hall. The National Museum of American Jewish History is located on its east side at 55 North 5th Street. The Ben Franklin Museum, which has a range of displays honoring this revolutionary inventor's many exceptional traits, is also located in the park. For up-to-date information, tickets, and walking tour maps, the Visitor Center off Dock Street is a nice place to go first thing in the morning. Number 7. Rocky Steps and the Philadelphia Museum of Art. One of the largest collections of paintings and other artworks in the United States is housed at the Philadelphia Museum of Art. The medieval galleries, which feature artwork by the Van Eyck brothers and Roger van der Weyden, are one of the best parts of the museum. Renaissance and Baroque artwork, as well as 18th and 19th century works of art, such as paintings by Van Gogh, Renoir, Toulouse-Lautrec, Manet, Cézanne, Monet, and Degas, can be found in other rooms. Picasso, Chagall, Matisse, Miro, Paul Klee, and other painters are part of a collection of 20th century European art. the Philadelphia artists Thomas Eakins, Charles Wilson Peale, the Staircase Group, 1795, and many more also produced American art. There are also exquisite collections of Asian art, including pieces made of porcelain, jade, and oriental carpets. Number 6. Reading Terminal Market. Since 1995, the market at Reading Terminal has been recognized as a National Historic Landmark. It is a long-standing Philadelphia tradition. The Reading Railroad Company constructed this area beneath their new station in 1893 to make room for the farmers' and butchers' open-air markets that had been taking place there for years. It has been in use ever since. The old market has undergone repairs, but many of the original elements of the building and its atmosphere have been preserved. There are more than 80 merchants here today, 75 of which are independent small businesses. Local fruit, free-range meats, canned products, freshly baked Amish bread, and handmade goods including apparel, jewelry, and presents are all items that locals and visitors can purchase. Pennsylvania Dutch cuisine is a specialty of several suppliers. Number 5. The Barnes Foundation. This museum, which Dr. Albert Barnes founded, is a crucial component of Philadelphia's Parkway Museum District. It is home to some of the largest collections of French Impressionist and Post-Impressionist paintings in the world, including the largest Renoir collection and the greatest number of Cézanne's works in existence. There are around 60 Matisse paintings and a sizable number of Degas, Manet, and Modigliani pieces. Early modern artists like Picasso and a sizable collection of African sculptures are among the additional collections. On the first Sunday of each month, the museum offers free gallery viewings, events, and family-friendly entertainment. On the first Friday of each month, adults are invited to spend the evening perusing the collections, attending lectures, and networking with other enthusiasts while taking in live music and refreshments. Number 4. Love Park. The renowned LOV sculpture by Robert Indiana, which was erected in John F. Kennedy Plaza for America's bicentennial celebration in 1976, honors the city of brotherly love in Philadelphia. The square, which is now more commonly referred to as Love Park, serves as the gateway to Philadelphia's Museum Mile, the Benjamin Franklin Parkway, which is home to the Barnes Foundation, the Franklin Institute, and the Philadelphia Museum of Art. Love Park is the site of frequent pop-up events, such as a Christmas village, and combines green spaces, trees, walking routes, benches, and open paved areas for festivals and events. Number 3. Please Touch Museum. Every child's fantasy comes true at the Please Touch Museum, where they can see with their hands as opposed to only their eyes. The opportunity to explore the history, make-believe worlds, space, and the vast, uncharted world around them is provided by this entirely interactive museum, which encourages children of all ages to learn via play. When trying various occupations, youngsters can dress up as characters in exhibits like the kid-sized Metropolis. The River Adventures exhibit enables kids to learn about science and physics by utilizing dams, water wheels, levers, locks, and other water-manipulating tools. It is both informative and entertaining. Even the garden, where the museum cafe grows its food, is open to children. There is also a Denzel carousel outside that is more than a century old, used to be at the nearby Woodside Park, and has been completely restored to its former splendor. One of the most popular activities for families in Philadelphia is spending a day here. Number 2. The Philadelphia Zoo. The Philadelphia Zoo is home to a variety of species from all over the world and is actively involved in wildlife conservation and rehabilitation activities, with a focus on informing visitors about how humans affect other members of the planet's ecosystem. Big Cat Falls is one of the park's most unique habitats. Here, the largest cats in the world can roam freely among vegetation and flowing waterfalls and explore the entire park via a network of tunnels that thread above other habitats, including those occupied by park guests. The African Plains environment, where you may meet some of the zoo's most remarkable residents, including giraffes, hippos, and a white rhinoceros, is another favorite among children and adults. Number 1. Rodin Museum. This museum has one of the largest collections of Auguste Rodin's work outside of France, including about 100 of his iconic sculptures. Some of Rodin's most well-known works are represented in the museum as marble, bronze, and plaster replicas. Some of his most well-known pieces, including The Thinker and the Gates of Hell, a foundational work by Rodin, are on display in the outdoor sculpture garden for tourists to see. Rodin is regarded as the founder of modern sculpture because of his unorthodox training and belief that sculpture should remain true to its natural form. Did you find this video helpful? If so, please feel free to post your feedback in our comment section below and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more videos.